Good morning, everybody. I got 92 days, no boost. Good on me. Yay on me. Mm, little sweet. It's okay. Got a plan. Mm. Whoa. Mm. Hey, Ma. Hey. One pint. That's all I drank yesterday. Boy, do I feel better today. Yeah, yesterday was my Friday. Ooh, now that was entertainment. Anyways, I got interrupted there by the African barking spider. So, anyways, yeah, I only had one pint. Yesterday was my Friday, and it was hot yesterday. It's been hot all week, and I just got off work yesterday. Got home, uh, had had a beer. Well, actually, I went and bought beer after work. I bought a 6 pack of 6 pints of that stuff there. Uh, Arrogant bastard, and like I bought a 32 ounce of Miller High Life and a uh, tall boy of Corona Familiar or Familiar, whatever, because they're gonna do battle. Miller High Life's going up against Corona Familiar, whatever. It's gonna be an epic battle. But I was gonna do it last night, but I drank the one arrogant bastard, and I got tired, man. I just was like, okay, I'm gonna drink this one pint. I'm gonna chill a little, watch a little TV, and then just go to bed. And that's what I did. It was early. I mean, I was in bed by 8:30 p.m. I woke up today at 6:30 a.m. So I got almost 10 hours sleep. I was tired, and I slept good, man. Slept damn good. It never got under 78 degrees here last night. It stayed hot all night. I had to sleep with the windows open. Uh, Thankfully, the terrorist didn't wake me up last night. Just gotta slow it down with the drinking. Just gotta slow it down, man. I don't I don't know if I'm not gonna like push quitting or take. I'm not quitting. You should never say that because I know me. Taking a break. I'm not pushing for it. But if it happens, it happens. I like it. I would rather have it just happen naturally, organically. Just not making a forcing myself to do it. Rather just let it happen if it happens. But I am gonna try to force myself to cut back because even 3 pints is kind of a lot, actually, if you really think about it. Like, I would like to drink responsible, okay? Two 12-ounce cans a day. That's what they say is responsible, okay? That's even supposed to be healthy for you. I mentioned that in one of my other videos. But, you can't go from 7 pints a day to two 12-ounces overnight. That's just like, Well, you can, but it's not going to be pleasant and probably less likely. You know. Oh man. Uh. So. Um. Feel like I kind of like feel like I woke up from a stupor almost, man. Like maybe alcohol is a bigger problem than I'm, thinking. Because I feel like almost like the day I quit boost, almost have that kind of coming down from the clouds kind of feeling. Like I just crawled out of a cave I've been living in. Kind of feels good. It does feel good. It does feel good to only have one pint. That made a pretty big difference in the way I'm feeling when I wake up. Of course, no hangover, but even on top of that, I feel like I've awakened. I've awakened. Uh, I have a lot to do today. It's gonna be really hot. See, right now, the thought of what am I gonna drink today just kicked in. I gotta push that out. I shouldn't have to even be thinking about that yet, you know. But that thought just crossed my mind. It was just pushed out there by the brain, the evil brain. But like I always been saying, harping on almost every fucking video I make, it's all about control. It is. I know that. I don't know why I can't execute it because I don't have no control over my control. That's a skill in itself, I guess. Having control over your control. Control is just your brain, okay? When someone says they have to control themselves, what they're really saying is they have to control their brain. You have to step back and look at your brain as a separate, as you are you are you, and then you have the brain that kind of like resides in the skull, okay? And sometimes you have to kind of step out of your skull and look at this brain that's living in there inside there as a tenant, okay, and say, what the fuck, man? Because I'm telling you, man, sometimes your brain is your worst enemy. The brain, I guess it's yours because it's stuck in your skull and you can't get rid of it. You know, maybe that's what you're doing when you get inebriated from alcohol and drugs. You're getting rid of the roommate, the brain. You're clouding him out. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is to have harmony with the brain and be a good roommate and get along. Okay, you, yourself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Okay, me, the brain, and my body. That's me, myself, and I. So we all three have to get along, okay? Because sometimes my body will act up and start giving me problems, you know, whatever. And the brain will act up and start giving me problems. The only one that doesn't give me any problems is me. Yep. Or maybe that would be I. Yeah, I think it's I. I is the real me. Because I am. Okay, you ever heard of I am? Check it out. I am is a real thing. That's who you really are. When you meditate, which I am desperately trying to learn how to do, meditate. I want to get to that point where I can do that. Separate myself from my thoughts, my body, everything, and just be in that nowhere place where it's just I. Okay, and that's the third eye, of course. That's the pineal gland. That's where the real you, the real I is. The real you. That's where you live. That's where your soul lives. Okay, is right in that pineal gland. That's where the source of everything is. The creator. That's where the creator can see through your existence. Is through that. That's what I believe. I see. It all goes back to I. I am. I am. I had a guy I used to work with. Can't remember. Sal. His name was Sal. He was cool, man. I worked with this dude named Sal, and he sat me down. He was a good guitar player too, man. He sat me down and explained to me. He didn't call it a religion. He just called it a belief, and it's called I am. It's actually on all money, also. You know that little I on the money? That's it. So, anyways, he explained that to me, and it didn't make sense at first, but as I got older, it really came clear to me. It's something to be looked into. But now that I just got that off my chest, I've been going through my life memories, and because that's kind of what happens when you get into your 50s. I'll be 53 in November, and once you get into your 50s, your life hits you, man. Life just hits you, and you start going through your memories of life, and your regrets, and some of your regrets in life. It's some you wish you could make them better, and somehow make those regrets, the bad memories. Sometimes you wish you could make them better, you know. So I contacted my ex from quite some time ago, 10 years ago, and wrote her a letter because I didn't treat her good, man. I did not treat her good at all. I won't get into details, but by far one of my biggest regrets in life is the way I was at the time when I was going out with her when she was my girlfriend. I put that poor girl through hell. I mean, we had a lot of good times, but I was not a man back then. I was an immature boy, and the things I put her through will haunt me probably for the rest of my life because there's no fixing it. I won't say what it is, but there's no fixing it, and I wouldn't expect her to forgive me either. But I did write her a letter saying I was sorry. Just to maybe help her, uh, maybe let go of some of the you know damage I've done to her, not physical but more emotional. Um, I was not abusive towards her, but I just inadvertently uh, put her through hell just because I was immature, and I would just we all learn as we get through life. When I was younger, I didn't really become a man really until I was probably 45 years old. Up to that point, I was immature, dude, like moron, idiot. Really, now that I look back at myself, you know, really like just a hole. That's why it's hard for me to look at myself, you know, in my oldest videos that I have on here. Actually, it's just cringy, man. It is fucking cringy. I can't believe how an idiot I was. I mean, I'm still working on myself, but I think I'm a lot better now. Pull my finger, see? But I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be better. And I think getting boost out of my life and getting control over my drinking will be the first step to me being a better person. You know, and it, if my, I want to see what my ex says after reading my letter. If she accepts my apology, which would it'll help me feel better. It won't get rid of, um, what I did, what I put her through, but it'll help me knowing that she forgives me. And hopefully it helps her too, because I can't imagine, the pain she's been carrying with her all this time since what we went through back then. So you we're always going to have flaws. We're never going to be perfect. Everybody's perfect at being imperfect. But as long as we're trying to be better, we're heading the right direction, and it's all for good and love. Then we're heading the right direction. You know, because I don't want to be on my deathbed carrying some of the baggage that I do have in my emotions. You know, and I don't know when I'm gonna die. I'm in my 50s. It could be any day now, so you never know. So that's my rant for today. I'm gonna start getting breakfast going. Um, I'm proud of myself. I feel good today, and I'm gonna try to get some shit handled here. Get some of this spring cleaning knocked out. I mean, still got a long ways to go. The hardest part's just getting going. Once I get going, I'll get on a roll and I'll get some of this handled. So I'm gonna handle it. Gonna handle some shit today. So y'all have a great day. Thank you for your continued support. Excuse me, and we'll catch you later.